An absolutely outstanding 2022 season came to a crashing halt for the San Francisco 49ers in Philadelphia over the weekend. The 49ers were riding the longest winning streak of any team in the NFL leading up to championship weekend, and unfortunately for them, the streak couldn't land them in their second Super Bowl since the 2019 season. Hello everyone, welcome to our news channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay up to date with our news. Kyle Shanahan has done nothing short of miraculous work with the 49ers, reaching the NFC Championship game twice with Jimmy Garoppolo as his primary quarterback, and a third time this year with Brock Purdy leading the team down the final 2 months of the season. Now, it's safe to say the 49ers have one of the most bizarre quarterback situations on their hands going into the 2023 offseason. This team seemingly has no shortage of either long-term or short-term options, but every single one of them carries a massive question mark. Let's dive in. Trey Lance. Trey Lance finally got his chance to lead the 49ers as their QB of the future to open up the 2022 season, but the excitement of seeing one of the most physically gifted athletes at the QB position in Kyle Shanahan's offense was short-lived. In late September, Lance suffered a broken fibula as well as torn deltoid and syndesmotic ligaments. The expected recovery time was initially 4 to 6 months, but it appears as though Lance suffered a setback in his road to recovery. Ian Rapoport of NFL Network reported on December 31st that Lance had to undergo another procedure on his ankle. Although Lance could be healthy still by OTAs, none of this is good news. Because of the pandemic shutting down the majority of his 2020 season at North Dakota State, the last time Trey Lance played any consistent, real football was in 2019, his redshirt freshman year with the Bison. The talent with Lance is immense, but the season-ending injury he suffered in 2022 along with a lack of time on task? Those are major concerns going forward. Brock Purdy. The San Francisco 49ers made Brock Purdy Mr. Irrelevant in the 2022 NFL Draft, and he rewarded them by becoming extremely relevant. He was in the running for NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year after starting 8 games, including playoffs, for the Niners, and racking up 1,943 yards, 16 TDs, 4 INTs, 66.5 completion percentage. Going into Sunday's game against the Eagles, the 49ers had every reason to be confident that Purdy could be their guy going forward until he got injured. Purdy suffered an elbow injury that will keep him out for a minimum of 6 months depending on what type of procedure he has. The unfortunate reality of Purdy's injury is that it's extremely common in baseball and typically comes with a surgery known as Tommy John surgery. That surgery usually keeps guys out an entire calendar year. Purdy's probably going to be doing everything he can to be back for the 2023 season, but that would seem overly optimistic at this point. When he was out there, it looked like the 49ers had found themselves a gem and possible long-term starter. The elbow injury now complicates things. Jimmy Garoppolo. Garoppolo is slated for free agency in 2023, and it seems likely he'll get a deal to go play elsewhere, but both he and the 49ers might also come to the realization that they are seemingly good for each other. Garoppolo went out of his way to adjust his contract so he could be back with the 49ers in 2022. He played well after Trey Lance's injury, but then suffered an injury of his own. Unfortunately, injuries have been so prevalent throughout Garoppolo's NFL career. That could prevent him from getting anything but backup offers in 2023, which could prompt him to take his chances on a 1-year deal to come back to the 49ers. He might have been healthy enough to play in the Super Bowl had the 49ers made it. Garoppolo will be healthy this offseason. He played well in 2022, and the 49ers might not want to mess around with the alternatives if they have to deal with injuries to Lance and/or Purdy in 2023. So, who is going to be the San Francisco 49ers quarterback in 2023? Leave in the comments which of the three you bet your chips on. I'll see you in the next video.